Hi guys, welcome to the first session for Google Ads. In today's session, we're going to look at the Google Ads overview, in which we will understand the background of Google Ads, how did Google Ads started and when Google Ads started, and the whole ecosystem of it, what all goes around inside this product. We will also spend time to see where these ads appear on the internet, and we'll do a practical implementation of it as well. Apart from that, I will also take you through the process of setting up this Google Ads account. So we'll see how to open this account as well in today's session. So let's begin, guys. Google Ads is basically an advertising product created by Google in the year 2000. It is basically a product created for businesses, online businesses, to advertise their business, to create ads and to run those ads across the internet. When people see these ads, they are able to, if they like it, they click on these ads and they can reach the website and do business with them. That is the basic concept of Google Ads and how the product is being used. This product was created in the year 2000. Before that, Google started off in 1998 as a search engine and they were providing free information. The company was not making any money at that point in time. And because of which the founders of the company were trying to figure out what they can build which can generate revenue for the business. And that is when in 2000 they came up with Google AdWords. Recently, in the last 2 years, Google rebranded the product and they call it Google Ads now. So this is going to be a very self-driven product wherein you will decide everything about the advertising bit of it. You will decide what kind of ads you want to create, when you want to show the ads, where you want to show the ads, how much money you want to invest into this kind of advertising. So everything is being decided by you as a business owner who will open this Google Ads account. Also, this account with this particular product with Google Ads, what happens is you have a huge reach to reach your customers across the internet, because Google being the biggest search engine, the amount of traffic which comes on Google Ads is uncomparable. And because of which it becomes very easy for us to advertise our business and grow the business as per our requirement. In this product also, what you will see is, if you look at any other print or traditional advertising mediums, which is like print, TV ads, radio ads, billboards, promotional campaigns, which we don't get real-time data about how many people saw our ads, how many people are going to come to our stores. Here, since this is an online product, you will get real-time data of that sort, wherein it will tell you how many times your ad was shown, how many times people have clicked on your ads, how many sales you generated through Google Ads, how much money have you spent on advertising. All those things are being provided out here. So this product is going to be very customizable and personalized as per your requirement. There are a lot of settings which you can do in this. I will take you through all of that in detail. So now what we're going to look at is the places where all these ads can appear. Google Ads right now can appear in millions of websites across the internet. To start off with, there are a lot of search engines like google.com, aol.com, ask.com, where you will find these ads appearing. Apart from that, there are content websites on the internet related to retail, sports, finance, healthcare, news, where as well ads can appear. Apart from that, you will also find Google Ads appearing on YouTube. You must have seen this when you go to YouTube and you're planning to watch a YouTube content. Before the content starts, there is an ad which comes with a skip ad button. Those ads are something which we can create through our Google Ads account. And apart from that, recently Google launched Google Discover, which is basically Google News. You must have seen when you read through Google News, there are certain ads appearing nowadays in between. And you will find these ads appearing on YouTube feeds as well in between the YouTube videos which you see. And apart from that, these ads can appear on the email, on Gmail as well. When you're on Gmail and if you go to the promotions tab, you will find ads appearing there. So let's have a look at some of these examples practically as well. So if you go to Google and you search for any information like this, you will find ads appearing on the top of the page in this particular manner. These are the Google Ads which we are referring to, guys, which we can create in our Google Ads account and then run them. You can see it clearly says AD or ads, which clearly defines that this is a Google ad which we are referring to. And then in the middle of the page are the organic search results provided by Google, which is the basic requirement of a search engine. So these are all free information being provided by Google. This is not related to ads. Now, if you come to the bottom of the page again, you will find certain ads appearing at the bottom as well. So like this, ads can appear on the top right hand side and at the bottom of every Google page. If you go to every other page, you will find ads appearing in the same manner. So this is happening on page number second page. You will also find ads appearing on the fourth page and so on and so forth. Similarly, if you go to any content website, let's say I go to New York Times, and on New York Times I am planning to read an article. Over there as well I can find certain Google ads appearing as well. So these are going to be image ads. As you can see here, it shows over here, this is an image ad, a static banner ad which is being shown over here. It will be fixed, it will have a particular size which will come on the top of the page on the right hand side or at the bottom. Okay, and it will have content and images on it. On the top right, if you go and you hover on the exclamation, it will say ads by Google. So these are the kind of ads we can create inside our account and then run them on various content websites like New York Times. Apart from this, I also wanted to show you how the video ads will look like. So if you come to video ads specifically, you will find certain ads appearing over here. So here as well, you must have seen like when we go to here, as you can see, this is the image ad this is the video ad we are talking about, wherein you will find the ad running in this particular manner. You can find the URL on the bottom left, and then if you want to continue with your video content, you can click on the skip ad button and reach the video content. Apart from this, recently Google launched, as I said, Google Discover, where ads can appear on Google News, on your YouTube feeds, and also on your Gmail account in the promotions tab. So you can run ads over there as well. So these are some of the examples of it. So there are a lot of places across the internet now where Google Ads can appear, and all these are customizable, and under your reach through Google Ads account, you can decide where to run your ads. So now what we're going to do is we will see how to open this Google Ads account. So in order to open a Google Ads account, guys, we have to go to their website, which is ads.google.com. So let's see how we can open this account. So this is the website, guys, which is ads.google.com, where we have to come to open a Google Ads account. Since we are coming here for the first time, so we're going to go ahead and click on Get Started. With the help of this, it will ask us to open a new Google Ads account, so we can do that. And we are into the sign up process of opening this account right now. It will give us certain advertising goals which we can select from. So it's going to ask you what kind of advertising goal do we have right now. Let's say we want to get more calls or website sales or signups or lead generation, okay? Or let's say we want to generate store visits to our location. We can select those particular business objectives from here. However, if you go ahead and continue with this process, this account will end up into a Express account, a Smart Express account, which is basically an automated Google Ads account, which we don't require. What we want to have is a Google Ads account where we can set up everything ourselves. In order to do so, you have to come to the bottom of the page in the middle where it says switch to expert mode. And now here you continue with the account creation process. Now since today's objective is just to create an account, we are just going to look into that. So we can create the account without a campaign for now. And here we're going to give the billing information. So you can choose your billing country. Let's say it is United States. And then you can choose your currency as well. And you can submit. So now it says, congrats, we are all done. We have opened the account, so we can have a look at it. So this will be our Google Ads account, guys, okay, which is opening up right now. With this, we can create different types of campaigns, ad groups, ads, keywords, and then we can run our business. We can advertise our business with this particular account. In the coming sessions, I will take you through all of that as well. We will create a lot of different types of campaigns, so we will see a practical implementation of it as well. So we will get to see how to build these campaigns from scratch in detail. So this will be the process of how to open a Google Ads account, guys. In the coming session, what we're going to look at is we will go ahead and see, we'll go a little deeper into the product to understand the other aspects of the product like ad ranking, quality score. We'll try to see how the Google Ads auction happens. So those will be the next topics for the next session, guys. Thank you so much for listening into this. Have a good day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to talk about ad auction. Google Ad Auction is an automated auction in which millions of ads compete with each other to win a spot on the Google network to appear. This auction is completely automated in which whenever a user comes to Google and does a search query, this auction starts at the back end. It takes into consideration multiple factors based on which it decides the winning ads and they appear on the page, which is called an impression. This is going to be one of the main factors, guys, how Google Ads run their campaigns across the network. I hope everyone understands this now. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to talk about AdRank. AdRank is a formula created by Google based on which it decides the sequence of the ads, how they will appear on Google search. So based on this formula, Google is able to rank the ads and decide which ad will come on the first position, second position, third position, and so on and so forth. So as per Google, your ad rank is a function of your quality score and your bid amount. Apart from that, they look at also other additional external factors like your ad formats, ad extensions, and historical performance. So based on which they produce your ad rank. Once your ad rank is calculated, it is compared with the other competitors' ad ranks and a stack ranking happens. And then the top ad rank ads are selected and they appear on the page. This is going to be a completely programmed calculation, guys, based on which your ads appear on the Google search. I hope everyone was able to understand this. In the next session, we're going to talk about quality score and we understand what are the factors which helps us to define to score better in a quality score factor. Thank you so much, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to talk about quality score in Google Ads. Quality score is one of the important metrics based on which ads run in the Google Ads account. There are multiple factors based on which we decide the score. So what happens over here is once you create your ad inside the Google Ads account, it goes for a check. In that check, Google goes through your ad and checks every single bit about your business very meticulously. Starting from your English, grammar, punctuation, spelling mistakes, spacing, they look at your website, the product and services you're giving, they look at the technical aspect of the website. Everything is very in minutely checked and then they pass a judgment which is approved or disapproved. Approved means your ads can appear on the Google search page and disapproved will be a case wherein your ad is not allowed to appear on the Google search page because of some policy violation. Once your ad has been approved by Google, it is assigned a quality score. The score is given out of 10. So you will be able to see your score inside your Google Ads account in the keyword section. So this quality score becomes very critical in the ad auction to win that auction because it is one of the metrics which helps you to get a better ad rank. So we need to understand how this quality score works. So with respect to quality score, guys, there are three main factors which we look at. One is ad relevance, then landing page experience, and expected CTR. In ad relevance, what Google is looking at is they will compare search query which you have, which user has done on Google, and comparing it with your ad copy, the ad which you have created for it. So they're going to check whether the search query and your ad both are absolutely relevant or not. If there is some kind of a discrepancy or they are not so relevant, they're going to go ahead and grade it accordingly. Like for example, let's say a user comes to Google and searches for red Nike shoes. And the ad which you have written is something like this. Now, in this case, if you see, the search query which has been done is red Nike shoes, and the ad which has been written is buy Nike shoes from us 50% off. In such a scenario, Google will say that your ad relevance is average. Why? Because in this scenario, specifically, the search query was little specific. They were specifically looking for a red Nike shoe. However, your ad is little generic, wherein it just says buy Nike shoes. Since the relevance is not completely there, they're going to grade it as an average. Similarly, when you move to landing page experience, here Google will look at your ad copy, what you are saying in the ad, and they're going to compare it with the landing page you have prepared for it. As per Google, you have to deliver whatever you say on the ad on the landing page. So going back to the same example, if the landing page shows a Nike shoe with 30% off, in such a scenario, they will say that your landing page experience is poor. Why? Because in the ad we said that people can buy a Nike shoe with 50% off. However, in the landing page, it only shows a 30% off. So it's like we are misleading or deceiving our customers. So the expectations are not completely filled. So in such a scenario, they're going to give a poor rating under landing page experience. Apart from this, you also have the third factor, which is called expected CTR. So in this specifically, what Google looks at is your ads historical performance. So as we know that the Google algorithm applies machine learning on the searches, and they try to do prediction of how the ads will run in the future, the same machine learning concepts are applied here on ads as well. They look at your ads historical performance to predict how the ads will do in the future. So if your ad has done really well in historically, then they will say that your expected CTR will also be good in the future. And in the same manner, if historically the ads have not done that well, then they will say that your expected CTR will be poor. If you have created the ad for the first time today, guys, in such a scenario, obviously there is no historical data. So the expected CTR factor will not be able to contribute much to the quality score. And that is why you will see when you start your campaigns, initially your quality scores are low. You will start at 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10. But gradually, once the ad starts running and it has some historical data, automatically the quality score will improve. So these three factors put together will give you the overall quality score, which you will be able to see inside your Google Ads account. I hope this makes sense now and you are able to get the understanding of how quality score works. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to talk about Google Ads account structure. The Google Ads account structure is going to be something like this, wherein we first of all go ahead and open an account with Google with the help of an email address and password, right? Once the account has been created, inside the account, we create something we call as campaigns. Campaigns you can consider as something in which we make big picture choices. It's like a major business which we are running, and inside which then we create our ad groups. Ad groups are, you can imagine, as subcategories which we have created inside the campaign. And then inside the ad group, you have your ads and keywords. It's like a pyramid structure which we are building inside our Google Ads account, which helps us to organize our business in a structured manner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you multiple examples as well of how this is going to work. Like for example, let's say I am Lifestyle, a brand, a store which sells various products. Now, if I want to open a Google Ads account, I'll go to their website and open an account with them with the name as Lifestyle. Now, under Lifestyle, I have different brands which I sell. For example, Nike, Reebok, Lacoste, Zara. They all can become my individual campaigns because they are broad categories. So I will have a Nike campaign, Lacoste campaign, Zara campaign, and then let's say inside my Nike, I sell various shoes like men's shoes, women's shoes, kids shoes. So they can become my ad groups. So I will have a Nike men's shoe ad group, Nike women's shoe ad group, and Nike kids shoe ad group. In the same manner, I'm going to go to Zara and I will have men clothing, women clothing, and kids clothing as my ad groups. So like this, I'm going to structure all my campaigns, and then under each of the ad group, I will have their respective ads and keywords. Like for example, Nike men shoe ad group will have Nike men shoe ads and keywords. Nike women shoe ad group will have Nike women shoe ads and keywords, and so on and so forth. I'm going to show you multiple other examples now to make it easier for us to understand. The another example, let's say I'm a clothing store and I opened a Google Ads account and I'm into selling men's apparel and women's apparel. So men's apparel and women's apparel can become our broad category campaigns, and inside men's apparel then we have shirts and bottoms which we are selling. So they can become our specific ad groups. And same we can do with women's apparel. Under shirts ad group then I can create the dedicated ads for shirts and have keywords for it, and similarly I can do for bottoms. So in this manner I'm going to structure my clothing company. Another example I can take is of, let's say I'm an online boutique wherein I deal with men and women, so they can become my broad category campaign. Now under campaign, under women campaign, I have products like casual wear, party wear, okay, and those can become my ad groups, and then I will have their respective ads and keywords under it. Similarly, I can do it for men's campaign as well. Another example can be, let's say, I am a furniture store, an online furniture store, and I've opened a Google Ads account. Now, in this store, I sell various products like tables, beds. They can become my broad category campaigns. Now, I sell variety of tables. So, for example, coffee tables, bedside tables, they can become my specific ad groups. And similarly, under beds, I have various types like sofa beds, king size beds. They will all be my ad groups, and under them we are going to create all our ads and keywords respectively. So in this manner guys, we are going to structure each and every business, and it will be like a pyramid structure. We are going to put together all of them under our Google Ads account. Now we're going to talk about some of the Google Ads account limits which you have over here. So inside one Google Ads account right now you can create 10,000 campaigns. Each campaign which you create here can have 20,000 ad groups, and then each ad group which you will be creating can contain 50 text ads or 300 image ads. In a whole Google Ads account, you can have a total of 5 million keywords, placements, and extensions. I hope this makes sense now. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session. Have a good day. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to talk about Google Ads metrics. Once you start opening a Google Ads account and you start running your campaigns, guys, there will be various metrics which you will get to see, which tells you how your ads are performing. It becomes extremely important for us to understand these metrics, and then we will get to understand what is happening in the account and how well our campaigns are doing. So we'll go through a couple of metrics right now to understand what they mean, so that we can really understand how our campaigns are doing and what changes we need to bring to it. So inside the Google Ads account, guys, these are the kind of basic metrics which you will get to see. So we'll start looking at and understanding each of them one by one. So the first one which you see over here is impressions. Impressions, it is the number of times your ad is being shown on the Google network. Once your ad goes into the auction, it competes with other ads, and if it wins the auction, then it is eligible to appear on the page. So when it appears on the page, Google Ads gets to know and it records it as an impression. So it is the number of times, you can say, an ad is shown on the Google network. Similarly, you have another metric which is called clicks. It is the number of times users have clicked on the ad. So once your ad is shown to the user, they might click on it, and that is also getting recorded inside the Google Ads account. So it is going to be the number of times users have clicked on your ad. Next, what we have is interaction rate, or CTR, or click-through rate. It is basically the ratio between your clicks and impressions. In other words, if I have to say this, out of the total number of times your ad was shown, how many times people clicked on it. That is what we calculate through CTR. It is an important metric to monitor because this tells us how well our ads are performing. Google calculates your CTR by this formula, which is clicks divided by impressions into 100. You will get to see this data inside your Google Ads account when you log into it. The another metric you will see here is campaign type, which tells you what type of a campaign have you created. So there are 7 types of campaigns which we can create inside Google Ads, starting from search, display, video, shopping, app, smart campaign, and discovery campaign. So you will see the type of the campaign over here. The next metric you will get to see inside the account is budget, wherein you will get to see it is the amount of money which we are willing to spend on our campaign on a per day basis. So whenever you're creating a campaign, guys, you have to assign a certain amount of money which you can spend on it to run your ads. That is what we are calling as a budget. Similarly, we also have another metric which we call as cost. It is the actual money which Google charges you for your advertising. So once your ad starts running, it goes into the auction, it wins the auction, and then the ad appears, and when it gets clicked, it is the cost which we are paying for those clicks which you get to see here. So it will all depend on how well your ad performs in the auction. Next, what you have here is average cost, wherein Google calculates what is the average money I'm spending on every click you get on your ads. As a business as well, you would like to know what is the average amount of money are you spending on the clicks? Is it too high or is it fine, or do you want to increase it? So for those kind of understanding, Google calculates average cost. So the formula they apply over here is total cost divided by total number of clicks you receive. Next, what we have here is conversion. Conversion is basically the business happening on the website once a user reaches it after an ad click. So if a user goes ahead and purchases your product, fills up your form, maybe possibly signs up for a newsletter, subscribes to your channel, downloads your app, all these can be considered as a conversion. So it is basically the action taken by the user once they reach your website after clicking on the Google Ads. Similarly, with respect to conversions, we also have conversion rate, which is basically the rate at which you are getting your conversions. So here, what Google looks at is the total number of clicks which you have received on your ads, and out of that, how many conversions are generated. That gives us the conversion rate. So the formula they use over here is total conversions divided by the total number of clicks you received into 100. This is another important metric because if your conversion rate is really low, it basically means that people are liking your ad, they click on it, they reach your landing page, but now on the landing page, they don't like the information provided and they don't buy the product. So you might need to fix your landing page in such a scenario. Similarly, related to conversions, we have another metric called cost per conversion, which is nothing but an average amount of money which you are spending to get each conversion. So as a business, you would always like to know what is the average amount of money are you spending to get every sale or conversion from Google Ads. If it is a too high an amount, then you would like to reduce it. So it's a very critical metric to monitor whenever you're running a business which involves conversions. So here the formula which Google uses is they look at your total cost and divides it by the total conversions you have generated. Next, what we have is conversion value. As per Google, conversion value is basically the revenue which you generate by selling your products. So once a product is sold, the money transaction which happens wherein the advertiser, the business receives certain amount of monetary gains from the user. That specific revenue is what Google calls as conversion value. So in your Google Ads account, you will be able to see your conversion value as well over there. It will show you how much revenue have you generated by selling your products, which is conversions for us. So you can say that it is the revenue generated by the conversions which you received in your Google Ads account. The last one which we have with respect to conversions is going to be conversion value by cost. So this is the metric wherein we are trying to understand what is the amount of revenue are you generating on every dollar you spend on Google Ads, which is called as return on ad spend. So this gives us a clear idea that running Google Ads is beneficial for us or not. So when you add this metric, the system will automatically calculate your return on ad spend by looking at your total revenue, total conversion value, and dividing it by the total cost or the money which you have spent on advertising. So like this, there will be multiple other metrics you will get to see inside your Google Ads account, which really helps you to understand how your advertising is going on. I hope you're able to understand the Google Ads metrics now. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to see how to create a mobile app campaign inside our Google Ads account. Mobile app campaign is primarily used to promote our mobile apps when we have it in our business and we want people to download our app. With the help of this campaign, you can create advertisements about your app and you can entice people to click on it. When they do so, they will be taken to the Google Play Store or iOS App Store and they can install your app from there. That is the prime objective of running this campaign. This campaign is also called a universal app campaign because we are able to show this ad everywhere across the Google network. So that will be search, display, YouTube, and on Google Play Store. So let's have a look at first how this ad will appear and then we'll go into the campaign creation process. So here, as you can see guys, this is how the ad is going to look like. This is how the ad will appear on the Google Play Store when people go to the Play Store and they're planning to download any app. This is how it will appear on Google search. When you are on your mobile phone and you do any kind of searches, you might see an ad appearing in this manner. And then this is on YouTube. Just before the video content starts, let's say you are on a mobile phone, this ad will appear in this manner with a skip ad option. And this is how the ad will show up on the Google display network when you are reading some content. So now what we will do is we'll go inside the Google Ads account to see how to build this campaign. So we can click on the plus new campaign guys. And here under goals you have app promotion. So this is the goal which we have to select to create this campaign. And now you can see the campaign type is app. And we are going to focus on app installs for today's session. And here you can attach the mobile app which you have registered on Android or on iOS. So if suppose you have registered your particular app on Android, you can select that and you can type the name of your app. For this particular session, I am choosing a specific app which is CCleaner, and then you can continue. And now we are getting to the campaign settings page where we can start providing the details. So the first thing which we have to provide here is the campaign name. Then we can provide the location targeting, which is basically the geographical location targeting. So we can choose any country. We can also choose a state. You can also choose a city. Like this, you can do any kind of geographical targeting. You can also do advanced search, wherein you can do radius targeting. If you have a local business, you can mention the radius and give the area. So like this, you can do your radius targeting as well. Next, we are coming to languages. So where you can target the languages of your customers, what they speak. They provide you with a list of options over here to select from. Then we can set the budget for the campaign, the average amount of money which you are willing to spend on this campaign on a per day basis. And you can also specify the bidding type, how you will be paying. Since this is going to be an install, so the bidding type which we choose over here is target cost per install. And you can give your bid over here. You can also provide the start date, end date of this campaign. You can give a future date if you want to start the campaign in the future. You can also put the end date as none, which means the campaign will not stop. And you can also give a specific end date from here. In the advanced settings, you can also add a data feed if you want to. So these are all the settings you will get at a campaign level. And then you can save this. And now we are moving to the next level, which is ad groups. So we are going to create an ad group and create the ad. So here, as you can see, it is asking us to provide the ad group name. And now we can create the app ad. Okay. On the left panel, we are going to provide all the details. And on the right hand side, you can see the preview of the ad. So like this, we can provide information. Provide as much information as you can, guys. It would help to increase the clicks happening on the ad. In this manner, you can provide more information. You can also provide a description, a long description explaining your business. Provide as much information and fill up all the details. You can see the preview of the ad, how it will look like. You can add some images as well if you want to from here. This is how the ad will look like on display network. The ad will come like this. On search, when you are searching for any information, the ad will appear in this way. On YouTube, it will come as a in-stream ad just before the video content. On Discover as well, the ad appear here. And the last is Google Play. So on Google Play as well, you will find the ad appearing on the top of the page. So in this manner, you can create the whole ad out. And once the ad is created, we can save and continue. You can add some videos and HTML as well if you want to. So now you can see, guys, this is our campaign which is ready. And we can continue to campaign. So now this campaign will go for a check. This is our app promotion June 14, 24th campaign, guys. You can see this is the ad group we have created. And now you can see the ad which we created today, which has gone under review. Google will take 1 business day to check the ad. Once the ad is approved, then the campaign can go live. So in this simple manner, guys, we can create an app promotion campaign as well to promote our app and convince people to download it. I hope everyone understands now how to create this campaign. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to look at how to create a smart campaign inside our Google Ads account. Smart campaigns are basically a type of campaign which is completely automated. It is an automated version of Google Ads which Google launched way back, which they called as an express account. So whenever you create a Google Ads account, you must have seen the account first goes ahead and creates an express account, and that is a smart campaign which we are talking about. In this campaign, you will see that we can do a lot of automated settings, and this campaign can be built in a much faster manner. This campaign was particularly launched for people who are not so internet savvy and who find Google Ads to be pretty complicated. For them to run their ads and to bring them traffic, Google built this particular campaign type. So let's go into the account, guys, and let's see how we can build a smart campaign. Once you are logged into your Google Ads account, you can click on the plus new button, plus new campaign button. And here it will first ask you to choose a goal for your campaign. So let's say for our smart campaign, we are focusing on sales. So we can choose sales as the goal. And now in the campaign type, you can see there is a smart option. So this campaign will create ads which will run on Google, Google Search, Google Maps, and across the web. So you can choose this option and we can continue. And now the first thing which we have to provide is your business name. So you can provide your business name which you have. And then you can move to the next page where you can provide your website URL. When you go to the next page, they will start scanning your website to understand what kind of business you are into. And they will, based on that, provide some suggestions. So they are scanned my website, and this is the mobile version of the website. And I can also look at the desktop version. And then you can click on next. So now they have created an automated ad already based on looking at the content of my website. So I can have a look at it. I can go ahead and make some modifications to this as well as per my requirement. I can provide more information to clearly identify my business. If you want, you can also provide the phone number of your business over here, so which will appear under the ad, as you can see under the preview right now. So it will appear like this, where the phone number will come just under the ad, so that people can click on this and make a call to your business. Then you can click on next. And now it is going to ask you to add some keyword themes. This will make it easier for the ads to be searched when people are doing searches on Google. Their search queries will match with these keywords, and your ads will get triggered with that. So very important that we add some relevant keywords from here. In this particular manner, you can add some keywords which are relevant to your business. You can also add yourself certain keywords as per your requirement. And then you can move to the next page. Here you can do your location targeting. So like any other campaign, you can do all different types of targeting, like choosing a country. You can choose a particular state. You can also go ahead and choose other areas as well as per your requirement. And then you can click on next. Here you can set the budget for this campaign, the amount of money average money which you are willing to pay for this campaign on a per day basis. There will be some recommendations given by Google as per the business which you are running. So you can choose any of these recommendations which, if you feel you are comfortable with them, or you can add your own custom budget as per your requirement. So for now I'm choosing the first one. And then it asks for the duration. Do you want to run this campaign continuously, or do you want to give it a particular end date? So you can give that as well out here. Once you give an end date, you can click on next. So now we are reviewing the whole campaign. So this is going to be my campaign name, The traffic is, the campaign goal is website traffic. This is my website URL, the business name. I can see the ad over here, the phone number provided, location targeting which we have done, the keyword themes which we have selected, the budget which we have given, and the duration for which the campaign will run. So this will be the whole overall campaign which we have built, and we can click on next. It also gives you an option to set up a conversion tracking as well if required, and that will track all the conversions for you. So for now, I'm going to skip this option. So this is going to be our campaign, guys. The ad has gone for a check. Once the ad is approved by Google, then this campaign will go live. It will look in this particular manner. This is the campaign overview. And once the ad starts running, you will see the clicks, impressions, calls data getting updated over here on the top. In this simple manner, we can build a smart display campaign, a smart campaign inside the Google Ads account, guys. I hope this information was useful. You're able to understand now how to build smart campaign inside Google Ads. Thank you so much for listening into this module. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to see how to use reports from Google Ads. Reports is a particular section in Google Ads, guys, which is basically used for data analysis. Once you start managing Google Ads accounts, there will be a lot of data which you will get to see. As a campaign manager, it becomes very important for you to manage this data and understand what is happening in the account. For that, data analysis will be very much required. With the help of these reports, you can download a lot of data in different formats, and then you can analyze them. So it helps you to understand what is going on in the account, what is going right, what is going wrong, what all changes you want to do. A lot of data crunching which you will be able to do with the help of these reports. So let's have a look at the reports and see how you can use this. So in order to go to reports, guys, once you're logged into your Google Ads, you can click on reports just beside search. And here you will get some of the predefined reports. Predefined reports are basically templates, reports which Google has already created, and you can select any of those and you will get the data in a particular structured manner. So for example, if you go to basic, you get campaign performance report, ad group performance report, ad performance report, search keyword performance report. There are multiple different types of such template reports created, and you can simply choose any one of them and then download the data in that specific format and then analyze it. So let's have a look at one of these reports. So you can go to campaign. So when you choose campaign performance report, the whole account's campaign data will be shared with you, and then you can make changes to that data as you require. So now as you can see all the campaigns which are running in the account in this particular manner. You can also find the metrics being shown for each of the account. You can change the date range if you want to, and you can see it for a particular time period from here. Now, apart from this, as you can see on each of the labels, the headings given over here, there is a filter provided. So if you want, you can filter the whole data as per your requirement. You can choose specific campaigns only to see. So if you can go to campaigns section and you can add the filter, and now you can select the campaigns which you want to see for yourself only. So like this, you can easily filter the whole campaign's data and then analyze it. The other way to use this particular data is you can make changes to these metrics as well. So if you want to add more metrics or remove some of these metrics, you can do that as well. Like for example, let's say you don't want to see view through conversion data, then you can go ahead and select it and delete it. And in place of that, if you want to add any other data, you can search for a specific metric, like let's say all conversions, and you can replace it over here in this manner. So like this, you can add new columns, you can remove the existing columns, you can customize the whole report as per your requirement. Apart from this, as you can see right now, this data is in a tabular format, in a table format, so you can download this in a CSV format, an Excel sheet format, and then you can do data crunching on it. Apart from this, if you also want to have a graphical representation of the same data, that is also possible. From here you can go to tables, and here you will get different types of bar charts provided, column charts, time series, which you can make use of and convert them into graphical representation. So now you can select the metrics which you want to showcase and see the same data in a different format altogether. So this is for bar chart. In the same manner, you can do it for your column charts as well. You can also make a time series or a pie chart. So you will see all the campaigns in a pie chart format in this particular way. You also have a scatter chart option. So if you want to use a scatter chart, you can use that as well. It will show all the campaigns in this specific manner. So now let's say I can create this different charts and then I can download them as a PDF or a PNG, and I can put it in a particular presentation and I can show it to my client, to my senior management. So that's one way of using these charts as well. Apart from this, I also wanted to show you how you can use this particular reports to create a dashboard. So let's have a look at it, guys. So let's say this is one of the reports which I want to use. So I can save this report right now with this name. So once I save a report, they are going to get saved under reports section over here. So I can find it over here. So here in your saved report section, you will find all the reports which has been saved so far, and you can make use of them. Apart from this, you will also find custom, which is custom reports. If you want to create a report from scratch, so you can do it from here. You can create different types of reports over here. So let's say you want to create a table report. So now you can start building a report from the beginning, from scratch. You can pick and choose what will be the rows and columns which you want to showcase to your client. Apart from this, there are few predefined reports here as well, which you can make use of, which if you want to use, you can use these, and they will have all the metrics details already. So you can just pull that up and then you can download it and then analyze. So now what we wanted to do was that I also wanted to show you how dashboards can be created. So on just beside reports, you can find dashboards. So dashboards is basically one place where you can put together multiple reports, and then this dashboard can be shared with the senior management. So you can put together various types of reports and they all will come into one specific dashboard, and that will be shared with the management so that they have a complete overview of what's happening inside your Google Ads account. So let's see how we can build this. So in order to create a dashboard, guys, you can click on the plus button and here you start adding the reports. So with this plus button, you can add a table report, chart report, scorecard, whichever you want, you can do that. So let's start with a table report. So these are all the table reports. So I'll pick one of them. You can name it whatever you want, and then you can add it. So it will start appearing in this particular manner. So I'm going to name this dashboard right now. So you can see this is how a table report will look like. Just beside this table report now, I want to add another report which will be a chart report. So let's look at first a bar chart. So now you can see how a bar chart report will look like just beside it. Now next, under this, I also want to add a pie chart report. So I can use any of this pie chart reports and I can add that. So now you can see how the pie chart report is looking. And finally, apart from this, I also want to add a scorecard to this. So I'm going to add a scorecard over here. Now, with respect to scorecard, the first thing which you have to do is you have to choose the time period for it. Scorecard is going to be a particular type of a report wherein you're going to specify the metrics for which you want to show the data. Like for example, if I want to create an account level scorecard, then I will show metrics like clicks, impressions, CTR data, cost, average CPC. If I want to create a conversion scorecard, then I will give metrics like conversions, cost per conversion, conversion rate, conversion value by cost. So you can create different types of scorecards based on what kind of information you want to show your audience. So the first thing which you do is you select the time period for which you want to show this data. And now here, let's say I want to create this scorecard where I want to give an overall accounts performance. So I can add the metrics accordingly. So like this, I can give the metrics and it will be a sparkline chart which you will create here. You can give a name to this scorecard and you can add it in this manner. So now once you save it, you can see the scorecard out here. So this becomes a complete dashboard which we have built now for our clients, for our senior management, which can be shared with them from here. You can provide the email address, you can leave a note, and you can also schedule this dashboard. So which basically means that it will get created on a daily, first day of the month basis or weekly, and then can be shared with the clients. You don't have to come back to this and again and create it manually yourself. Apart from this, you also have a download option wherein you can download this whole spreadsheet into a spreadsheet and then you can share it with your clients. So in this manner, guys, we are going to use reports for various reasons for data analysis to understand what's happening in our account. And then we can make these kind of reports and understand what all changes to be done inside the Google Ads account. I hope this information was useful and now you understand how to use reports from Google Ads. Thank you so much guys for listening into today's session. Have a great day guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to see how to use portfolio bid strategies from a Google Ads account. It is one of the features you will find under shared budgets, which is basically used for setting bidding strategies for multiple campaigns. So let's see how we can use this in a Google Ads account. So once you are logged into your Google Ads account, guys, you can go to the tools section on top right, and under shared library, you will see bid strategies. So once you get into this particular section, you will be able to choose the bid strategy first, and then you can apply them to multiple accounts. Okay. So the whole purpose of doing this is once you set a specific bidding strategy on multiple campaigns in the account, then you can look at them in one particular group. So it will show you, the bid strategy will show you how the overall campaigns are doing together based on the bidding strategy which has been selected. So in one place, you will be able to see the overall experience, the overall performance of this particular bid strategy which you selected. So let's see how we can set this up guys. For doing this, you can click on the plus blue button. And from here, you can choose any of the automated bidding strategies shown over here. So let's say I want to target CPA. So I can give a name to this. And then I can select the campaigns on which I want to apply them. Like this, you can choose your campaigns. And then you can set the bid for it as well. In advanced options, if you want, you can put a higher bid limit, which basically means that you are setting a bidding strategy, but you also want to make sure that the system does not go beyond an upper limit. And in the same manner, you can set a lower limit as well. And then you can save this. So now this bid strategy has been created, as you can see over here, target CPA June 23rd. Once it starts working, it will start showing you data in a particular manner. So let me show you one. So this is how your portfolio strategy report will look like. So this particular bid strategy was enhanced CPC, which I created previously. And now you can see the data over here. You can see the cost, the number of clicks, what is the average CPC. If you get conversions, then they will show up over here, cost per conversion data as well. So this will be the report where you will see the overall performance of this specific bidding strategy, which you have applied on multiple campaigns. So in this manner, we are going to use portfolio bid strategies, guys, inside Google Ads account. I hope you were able to understand how to use this now. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to see how to use shared budgets in Google Ads account. Shared budgets is one of the features available in the Google Ads account, which is primarily used for specifying budgets on multiple campaigns. Let's say if your client provides you a certain amount of money which can be spent on the Google Ads account, you can put that on a shared budget and which can be applied to multiple campaigns. So this one single budget will be shared across multiple campaigns in the account. So that is what we are doing with shared budgets. Let's see how we can apply this practically. So once you are logged into your Google Ads account, you can come to Tools, and under shared library, the fourth option you will get is shared budgets. So here you can set budget, you can create a particular new budget altogether. So you can give a name to this. You can enter the average amount of money of that budget. Let's say the amount was given to be $10,000 which you can spend. So we will find out what will be the daily budget for it, and we mention that over here. And then we can add the campaigns which it will be applied to. So you can select your campaigns from the list provided out here. So you can see the campaigns over here. So you can choose your campaigns in this particular manner. And then you can apply it to them. So in this manner, we are going to use shared budgets to apply budgets on multiple campaigns from one place. And then these three campaigns will use this specific budget to run the ads in them. Now, with the help of this, you are also able to do that the budget is used as per the performance of each of the campaigns. The campaigns which are doing really well will take away more budget from this, and the campaigns which are not doing well, they will go ahead and use appropriately. So that will be the use case of shared budgets, guys. I hope everyone was able to understand how to use shared budgets now in Google Ads. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to see how to use location groups in Google Ads account. Location groups is one of the features you will find in shared library, which is basically used to list down multiple locations. If you're targeting in your account, then you can put them in a group, and then that group can be linked to any campaign. So that is the purpose of having location groups. So let's see how we can apply this. So once you are logged into your Google Ads account, guys, you can go to the Tools section, and under Shared Library, the fifth option which you have is Location Groups. So you can come here and you can start building a list of locations by clicking on this plus button. So you can give a name to this location group in this manner, and then you can add all the locations which are up here. So if you're running a business where you have multiple locations of your stores, of your branches, you will find them reflecting out here. So your GMB, your Google My Business account must be linked to your Google Ads, and all the locations listed on that will be reflecting out here, and you can add all those locations from here. So that will be one way of creating this location group. Once this group is created, this group can be linked to any campaign, and that campaign will run on all those locations. The other way of adding locations in bulk is you can go to upload locations in bulk, and there will be a template which will be given. It will be an empty Google spreadsheet which will be provided to you, which you can download, and then in this spreadsheet you can upload all your locations where you provide your product and services, and then you can go ahead and upload it back out here. Once it has been uploaded back here, you can select it and then you can apply it to any of the campaigns. So this will be the way how we are going to use location groups inside our Google Ads account. I hope you guys were able to understand how to use this feature now. Thank you so much guys for listening into this session today. Have a great day guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to see how to create a placement exclusion list from Google Ads account. Placement exclusion list is basically a list of placements which you can add in the account where you don't want to show your ads. When you run a display campaign, guys, it becomes important for us to also select those placements which are totally irrelevant and not meant for our business. So you can add all those websites under placement exclusion list. So basically what we tell Google is that we don't want to show our ads on these websites because they are totally irrelevant to our business, the product and services which we are giving. So you can define all those websites in a placement exclusion list, guys. So let's see how we can do this practically as well. So once you have logged into your Google Ads account, you can go into the tools section, and under shared library, the last option you will see is placement exclusion list. So here you can make this list, you can give a name to this, and you can add all those websites one by one as a list. So you can click on this plus button, guys, and we can create a new list. We can also upload a list. If you have a list of websites already with you, you can just come here and upload it from here. You can schedule a list as well to be created on periodic basis. So let's look at how to create a new list today. So we can give a name to this. And then you can create a list, guys, for various kind of things. If you want to target YouTube channels, videos, websites, apps, app categories, so you can create various kinds of lists which you can do from here. So the one way will be that we can choose websites, and then we mention the business we are into. So the system will give us a list of websites related to it, and from there we can pick the websites which we want to put into this list. So you can go through the list in this manner. You can see what kind of traffic they bring in, and then you can select them one by one. That is one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is if you have certain websites in your mind already and you want to add them to this list, you can enter them as well by going to enter on the right hand side. So here you can put down the names one by one in this specific manner. And you can add. So now in this manner you will be able to add the list over here, and then you can save it. So now as you can see, this is the list which we have created. Now this is a list which we have created at an account level. Okay, so this list will be applied to all the campaigns which are there in the account. But if you think that you want to apply this list to a specific campaigns, that also you can do. So you can come here and you can apply to campaigns and pick the campaigns on which specifically you want to use this list. So that option you also get out here. So like this, guys, we are going to make use of placement exclusion list for creating a list wherein we don't want to run our ads. I hope you are able to understand how to use this feature inside Google Ads. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to see how to use bulk actions in Google Ads. Under bulk actions, the first one which we're going to see today is automated rules. So automated rules is a feature in Google Ads with the help of which you can set certain conditions on the account based on which certain actions are taken on for the betterment of the performance of the campaign of the account. Okay, so there are different types of rules which you can set up over here around campaigns, ads, keywords, and lot many of them. So let's go inside the account and we'll see how you can apply these rules on your Google Ads account. So once you're logged into your account, you can go to the tools section, and under bulk actions, the second option which you see is rules. So from here, we can create various rules with this plus button. As you can see now, there are different types of rules which we can create. Okay, so there can be a campaign level rule, okay, ad level, keyword level. For example, in a keyword level rule, let's say I want to create a rule in which I want to increase the bids of the good keywords which are performing really well at a certain threshold. Similarly, I want to create another rule for keywords wherein I want to decrease the bids of the bad keywords which has gone beyond a certain limit. So I can build such kind of rules over here, guys. So let's see how we can do that. So here you can name this rule and see we are applying it on this account specifically right now. What will be the action? So we want to take an action of changing the bids of the keywords. So that's the purpose. Now what will be the action? We are going to set a new bid. We can look at increasing bids, decreasing bids. There are various options available. So in this rule specifically, I want to increase the bids of the good keywords. Now we can increase the bids by two different ways. We can increase it by percentage or by amount. So you decide. So let's say I want to increase it by 10% if they meet certain criteria. Now, I can also set an upper bid limit over here, which basically means that I certainly want to increase the bids, but I also want to make sure they don't go beyond a certain upper limit. So that upper limit you can set in this manner. Now, as you can see, it says apply to. It will be applied to all the keywords in the account. You can also apply them to certain campaigns or ad groups. Now comes the condition. So based on which conditions will you be applying this rule? So that I have to set here. So for these keywords, I'm saying that the keywords who have a CTR of more than 2% and their clicks have been more than 10, only on those keywords we should be applying this rule, because they are my good keywords. They have been getting a decent CTR and decent number of clicks. So it makes sense to increase bids for them. So we are going to set those conditions out here. So the first is CTR. So I'm saying that the CTR should be more than 2%. And the second condition I'm putting is, let's say the clicks are more than 10. So now only those keywords which meets these two criteria, on them we are going to apply this rule. Now as you can see here in the frequency, they are going to check the account. This rule will check the account daily, early morning, and try to find such keywords. If they come across such keywords, they will increase the bids for them. We can also set email notifications being sent to us. If this rules changes anything, then an email will be sent to us letting us know that what changes they did. So like this, you can build a keyword level rule. Similarly, now what we are going to look at is ad level rules, wherein we'll see certain things which we can do with ads as well. So let's say for ads particularly, I want to look at pausing certain ads which are not performing. So we'll put some conditions based on which we are going to pause certain ads. So we can create that as well. So again, the same process, we are going to look at the owner is this account. The action will be that we want to pause ads based on certain conditions. It will be applied to all the accounts. You can select specific campaigns to apply it on, or ad groups as well. And now comes the conditions. So I want to pause those ads whose CTR is less than, let's say, 1% and who have received clicks less than 5. So I would like to add those as my condition. So here you can change it and say less than 1%, and the other condition is clicks were less than 5. For these kind of conditions, we are going to apply this particular rule. So again, this rule will check the account daily, early morning, and try to find certain ads which meets these two criteria. And if they find such ads, just going to pause them. So this becomes a rule around ads. In the same manner, guys, we can create another rule around campaigns. Let's say a lot of time it happens is, as a campaign manager, you have been given a certain amount of budget to spend on a campaign. So now you are focused around making sure that the budget is used very intelligently, right? So we can create a rule around campaigns as well, wherein we'll say that we would like to pause a campaign the moment it reaches a certain budget. So in such a manner, you don't have to keep a check on the campaign spend. The rule will automatically make sure that it pauses the campaign when it reaches a certain threshold. So you can create a campaign rule. And again, it's applied on the whole account, on this account. So the action will be, we will pause a campaign. And the condition which we put over here is that the cost, the spend of the campaign, if it goes beyond a certain threshold, let's say if the spend goes beyond $5,000, then we are going to pause the campaigns. This rule will again check the account daily, early morning. It will look at all the campaigns, and the moment it finds any campaigns which has to spend more than $5,000, it will pause those campaigns. So in this manner, you can save your money as well. You can optimize your budget and see even when you're sleeping, this rule will work at the back end automatically and keep a check on the spend of your campaigns. So rules becomes really useful in such a manner, guys, wherein it does its automated optimization at the back end and keeps on checking for certain conditions and make those changes in the account for the improvement of the performance of the account. I hope everyone was able to understand how to use rules now. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to look at how to use scripts inside our Google Ads account. Scripts are basically programming codes which we can use on our Google Ads account to perform various functions. This is an option which Google has provided for companies who have a lot of programmers and they want to use coding to manage their Google Ads accounts. With the help of these scripts, guys, you can do a lot of things like creating ad groups, ads, keywords which you can add. You can also add extensions. You can set budgets of a campaign. You can pause a campaign. So there are various types of scripts which is available, which can be used here, which is used for doing different types of things in the account. So we'll go inside the Google Ads account and we will see how to do this. But before that, I just wanted to show you what all things we are going to cover in this. So we are going to see how to get started with scripts first. Then we will set a budget for our campaign. Inside that campaign, we are going to add an ad group, and then we'll create an ad, an expanded text ad inside that ad group. We will also see how to add keywords in the ad group. We will create site link extension, and finally we will see how to pause a campaign. So let's begin, guys. So once we are logged into our Google Ads account, you can go to the tools section on top right, and under bulk actions, you will see the third option is scripts. So here you can write the scripts which will perform and do different things. So now with this plus button, we can start with the scripting. So let's have a look at this. So the process is going to be like this, guys. We have to give a name to the script, and then we can paste the code over here, and then we save it, and then we can see how it works. So here, as you can see, the first thing it asks you is the script name. So I'm going to say get started. Now, in order to get codes, Google also provides us some documentation. Okay, so if you go to the documents page, to Google developers page, you will come to their resource, which is Google Ads scripts. So here we're going to start with the first code, which is get started. This will give us the first code, which is out here. As you can see, this code basically tells you the data for yesterday's impressions for 10 keywords. Okay, so this is a testing code which we will use to see whether the code is working properly in our account or not. So all we need to do is we just need to copy this code, and then we can go back to our account and we can paste it. Once you paste the code, guys, the process is going to be like this, where you have to first save the code, and once you save it, you need to authorize it. Authorize means you're authorizing Google to use a code on your Google Ads account. So you have to give that authorization. So here I'm giving the authorization. So now that the authorization has been given, I can just do a preview and check. So I can see the logs. So here you can see it is working fine. It is giving me output for 10 keywords for yesterday's impressions. So this looks fine. So we can run this. So now it has worked. We can see the 11 log statements. So see the output. So yes, so the 10 keywords data is being shown over here. There was no impressions from the 10 keywords. So it shows as 0. So next we are going to look at a code which will help us to set a campaign budget. So for this, again we go back to the Google Ads resource, and on the top, guys, the fourth option is samples. In samples, you will find different types of codes available. So here on the left panel, if you see, these are the topics on which various codes are already available. So here we can start with the work. So the first thing is budget related. So I'm going to go to the budgets. And now you can see these are different codes related to budget. The first code is to set a campaign budget. The second one to gather campaign budget data. So for now, I'm focused on looking at campaign budget. So I'm going to copy this and we'll go back and do the same process. I have also opened Google Ads on a different window just to check that the work is happening in the right manner or not. So we'll keep on parallelly checking. So now we will start with this. We are going to set a campaign budget for, let's say, one of the campaigns here, which is, let's say, search June 27th, which is on a $100 budget. Let's say we want to set a budget of $150 on this campaign now through coding. So we're going to paste the code here. So you can delete the last curly braces and paste it over here. Now, whenever you're writing a code, guys, we have to call the main function on the top after function main. What I mean by the main function is that in this code, the main function is this, which is set campaign budget. So you have to call this particular code, this particular function on the top whenever you start in this manner. And now you need to insert the campaign name here. So the campaign name we were looking at is search June 27. So give the exact name, don't make any grammatical mistakes on this. And here you can see the budget, so I'm going to change it to 150. And then we do the same thing. This is going to be a budget related code, so I'm going to name it. And we are going to save this. And then we authorize it. After authorization, we can do a preview of it to check whether it's working fine or not. So yes, it is successful. It is going to change the budget, and now we can run it. So now it is saying that it has changed the budget for this campaign. So we are going to check that in the other account. So we can go inside the account, and now here you can see it is $150. All right. Okay. Next, what we are going to do is in this campaign, we are going to add an ad group. So again, we'll go to our resource and look for a code for ad groups. So here it is the ad groups. The first code itself is for adding an ad group. So we can copy this and follow the same process. We'll create a new script. We are going to name this as, let's say, ad group, and do the same thing. We are going to paste the code here, and we are going to call the main function. In this case, the main function is ad group. Make sure, guys, there is no grammatical mistakes or lowercase, uppercase mistake, because that will make a lot of difference, because this is based on coding. Here we can name the campaign. So we are looking at search June 27. And let's say the ad group name we want to keep is script. So that's our code. We are going to save this. We are going to authorize it again. Once the authorization is done, we can see a preview. So yes, it is successful. They have added the ad group. So we can run this. So the ad group has been added. It seems like we can check it now. We can just refresh the page. It should show us the new ad group called script. In this particular campaign. Right? So it shows the ad group, which is a script ad group now created. Next, what we are going to do is in this ad group, we are going to create an expanded text ad. So let's look at that script. So for that, we are going to come to ads section. In ads section, the first code itself is for adding an expanded text ad. So we're going to take this and go back again and create a new code. We will repeat the same process. And we are going to call it add the ad group, add specifically, and we're going to paste this. Here the main function is this one, which is add expanded text ad. And we're going to call the function here. And we're going to add the ad group, which is script. And we will keep the ad as this only, which is being run. We can save this and authorize this as well. After authorization, we can see a preview of it. Right? It has been added to the campaign. That's what it seems like. We can run this. So it says it is successful. So let's have a look. We can go inside this ad group. We will go to the ad section on the left panel. And here you can see the ad which we have created, which is under pending review. Alright, next is we're going to add some keywords to the same ad group. So let's see that. For keywords, let's take the code first. So let's look at keywords section over here. The first code itself is for adding keywords to an existing ad group. So we can copy this. And now we can come to the script section. And we can name this as add keywords. We will follow the same process. We will call the same function. Now, and we are going to name the ad group, which is script. Now, in this particular case, as you can see, they are adding a keyword called hello world. That's one keyword. If you want to add multiple keywords, you can just copy this particular function body and then paste it once again. And then if you want to do multiple, then you can add more in this manner. And now you can change your keywords. Let's say you can give the keywords in this manner. So I'm going to add 3 keywords to this ad group. So you can save this. And then we can authorize it. After authorization, we can preview it. So now you can see it shows like it is fine. We are doing the right thing. We can run this code. So now it has been added again. So let's check. Now we're going to go to the keyword section of this ad group. We'll just refresh the page and come back again. So it should show us the 3 keywords which we added. So here we will get to see it. So now you can see these are the 3 keywords which we added in the ad group. Next, we want to create some site link extension as well. So let's see, for extensions, we will get the code first. So here under extensions, you have all the 5 types here right now. So we're looking at site links. So the first one itself is for creating site links. So we can copy this and then follow the same process. So here we can name it as add site link, and we are going to paste the code. We are going to call the main function. And then these are the site links which they have created. I'm just not changing them. Let's keep it that way. Now there are 2 options. One is you can add them at a campaign level through this particular section of the code. And then you also have an option to add them at an ad group level from this section. So let's say I don't want to do a campaign level. I just want to do ad group level. So I can just mention the ad group, which is script. And then I can save it. And I will authorize it. Once the authorization is done, then we can preview it. So now you can see it has been added. So we can run this code. So now the site link is also been added. So let's check. We can go to the ads and extensions page once again, and we'll go to the extensions page specifically. So here you can see this is the same site link which we created is reflecting. Next, what we have is pausing the campaign. So let's look at pausing a campaign. So we can go to campaigns page. So here you can see this is a pause campaign code. So we can copy this and we will go back and repeat the process of creating a new script. Here you can name it as pause campaign and we can paste the code over here. We will call the main function. And then we can insert the campaign name. Campaign name was search June 27. And we can save this. Once after saving, we can authorize it. And then after authorization, I'm just doing a quick preview. So yes, it can be paused, it is successful, the code is correct. So we are running it. So it has been paused. So let's have a look. So if you see over here right now it is enabled. Okay, I'm just going to refresh this particular page. So we will go to the campaigns page. So now you can see it is showing as paused. So the campaign has been paused. So in this manner, guys, we are going to use scripts for various reasons. You can create different things inside the account. I showed you the codes as well. There are multiple codes available out here which you can access. And in this very simple manner, you can apply it on your account and perform different functions. I hope everyone was able to understand how to use scripts in Google Ads now. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to see how to use ad customizers inside Google Ads account. Ad customizers is basically a feature provided by Google Ads in which you can create ads for multiple millions of products. Let's say if you have to create ads for 1,000 products. So in that case, if you do it manually, it will take a lot of time. But with the help of ad customizers, what you can do is you can upload the whole data at the backend, and then you can use ad customizer to create multiple ads for each one of them. So I'll give you a simple example. Let's say I am into a business where I am providing services in 3 different locations. Then I would be going ahead and creating separate 3 ads for it. Rather than doing that, I can provide the 3 ads. I can write down the 3 ads in a spreadsheet and upload at the backend and use ad customizer to create separate ads for each one of them. So let's have a look at it inside the Google Ads account, how we can do this. So in order to do this, guys, we can go to the tools section first, where we will be uploading all the details, the different ads first. So here in tools, under more tools, you will see business data. So we'll go here and we'll click on the plus button. The first option itself is add customizer data for text ads. So this is what we want to do. So now here Google provides us with a data template. It's like a CSV file which you can download, and in that you can upload all your details. So once you click on this, the data will get downloaded, the sheet will get downloaded, and you can open it and fill all the information. The sheet is going to look like this, guys, wherein you have to provide all the details. This is a sample detail. Let's say you are into a business of selling cars, different types of models of cars, then these are the kind of details which you will have to fill. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take an example for ourselves and we'll see how to use it. So going back to my example, let's say I want to create 3 different types of ads for 3 separate locations, Sydney, Melbourne and Perth. These are the 3 headlines and 2 descriptions which I want to apply for different locations. Now as you can see, each of the ad is different and I have different coupon codes for each location. So like this, let's say there are 1,000 ads on this sheet and you need to create 1,000 ads for your business. So in such a scenario, you can make use of Ad Customizer. So now let's say this is the sheet which we are working on. We can go ahead and download this in a CSV file. So if you read the instructions carefully, what we'll have to do is we have to download this in a CSV format, which is only going to work out here. So we're going to download this in a CSV format first. And now we are going to upload this back into the account. Let's say I'm going to give it a name and we are going to upload this and we are going to apply. So now it is getting applied. So now as you can see, it is being applied. So this is the data which we have now, data June 28, the data has been applied. Now we can go back to our campaign in which we want to create this ad. So let's say I want to create this in my indulgence campaign. So I'm going to go to the ad groups for this campaign. And let's say I want to create all the ads in the cakes ad group. So here on the left panel in ads and extensions, I can create all the ads with the help of ad customizers. So let's begin. I'm going to create this specifically for expanded text ads. So let's say we are going to work on the second ad right now. So here I can edit this ad and I'm going to delete all the information from here. First, and then we are going to apply ad customizers to this. So the first one, so what we are going to do is in order to implement ad customizer, you need to type in the curly braces. Now you can see the third option. So here we are going to choose the one which we created. We created data June 28, so we are going to select this. And now you can see very simply, you can use all the headlines which we had created from the spreadsheet, which we can apply here. So I'm going to choose headline 1 and I'll continue doing that for the other ones as well. Headline 2. Headline 3. And in the same manner, we are going to do for description. So like this, you can create the whole ad customizer. So this one particular framework of the ad which we have created will work for all the 3 locations. So like this, if suppose you have 20 locations, if you let's say you have 100 products, so this ad customizer framework will work for all the 100 products and you will get 100 ads automatically which will work for your campaign. So once this is created, you can save this. So now you can see this is our ad customizer ad which we have created, which is gone under review. Once it is approved by Google, then this ad goes live. In this way, guys, we can use ad customizers on our expanded text ads. I hope everybody understood how to use this feature in Google Ads. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to see how to use dynamic page feed from Google Ads account. Dynamic page feed is a feature which is available, which is used in dynamic search ad creation. With the help of this feature, guys, you can provide specific URLs from your website which you want Google to only crawl to create a dynamic search ad. So here what you can do is you can provide certain URLs, and these URLs will only be crawled by Google and they will create the headline for the dynamic search ad. Right? So what we are going to do is we will see the process of how we can use this feature for our ads. In order to do this, guys, we're going to go to the tools section, and in tools you have more tools under which we can go to business data, and from this plus button we can access dynamic page feed. So here what they do is they give a specific feed data template, which is basically an Excel sheet to download, and once you download that, in that you can specify your URLs of your website and then you upload it back over here. So for this session, I have already downloaded this specific spreadsheet for you guys. So you can see this is how the spreadsheet will look like. So now what you need to do is you have to create a similar kind of data for your own website as well. So just to understand what is happening here, under page URL, you have to give the URLs of your website which you want Google to crawl. And under custom label, you're going to name them as per your convenience. So what I've done is for my website, I've given my URLs over here. Now you can see this is my home page. So I've named it as the same. This is my computers section of the website. So I've labeled it as computers. This is my YouTube page. This is my LinkedIn page, LinkedIn videos page, and Facebook videos page. So like this, we can label all our URLs, and then we are going to download it. Once you download it, you can go ahead and again upload it back into the account from here. Once you've uploaded it, guys, you can save this. And you can view the details as well. So now it has been uploaded successfully. Now we can go back to our campaign in which we want to apply this. Let's say I want to apply this in the campaign which is search June 27. So we'll go inside that campaign right now. So now we are inside the campaign search June 27. We are going to first go to the settings page to make some changes to the dynamic search ad settings. And here you can see there is dynamic search ad setting which we have to go to. And now in targeting source, we have to change this to use URLs from my page feed only. When we do that, it will show us the one which we created today. This is the one, and you can save this. So now that we have given a clear instruction to Google that they need to look at my page feed to crawl it and then create the headlines for a DSA, we can go ahead and create a DSA ad. In order to create a DSA ad, guys, first we need to create a new ad group which will be dynamic in nature. So here you can change the ad group type to dynamic. And now you can see the custom label options given to you. So now let's go back. Let's say I want Google to crawl my home page. So I'm going to take this custom label and I'm going to put it out here and add it. In the same manner, let's say I want them to crawl my computers page as well. So I can take that and put it out here and add. Now let's say I want them to crawl my LinkedIn videos as well. So I'm just want to put the name as LinkedIn, and I can add that. And similarly, let's say I want them to crawl my YouTube, LinkedIn and Facebook pages. In that case, I'm just going to add videos in custom label. So in this manner, you're going to let Google know which all pages to crawl to create the dynamic search ad. Once you have provided the dynamic ad targets like this, you can save it, and in the next page you can go ahead and give the descriptions for your dynamic search ad. In this manner, guys, you are going to use a dynamic page feed of in a dynamic search ad in your search campaigns, guys. I hope everyone understands now how to use a dynamic page feed. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to see how to use dynamic ad feed from our Google Ads account. Dynamic ad feed is basically used for creating a dynamic remarketing campaign. So with this particular ad feed, what you can do is you can upload your product details, your ads at the backend, and then you can create a remarketing list which you can link to this, and then you can run that campaign. So how this dynamic remarketing works is when users come to our website, they check out different types of products, right? And then they leave our website. So in such a scenario, you can create an ad based on the products which they checked out on your website, and then we can follow with this ad. So in this case, dynamic remarketing works out really well when we are dealing with thousands of products. In a normal situation, it becomes a very tedious and time consuming job to create a remarketing list or an audience list for every single product. So we prefer creating a dynamic remarketing wherein we have to build this particular dynamic ad feed, and that helps to create different types of ads when we are serving millions of products in our website. So we'll go inside the account now, guys, and we will see how we can create this campaign. So in order to do this, there's a three-step process. The first thing which we are going to do is we are going to go to dynamic ad feeds and we are going to upload all our product details. So let's start, guys. In order to do this, we can go to the tools section, and under more tools, guys, you can see business data. So here with this plus button, you can access dynamic ad feed. So here you can see this is the dynamic ad feed. Now with respect to this, Google provides you with particular predefined templates for different fields of work. If your business is related to any of these, you can select that and they will give you an empty Google spreadsheet related to this field wherein you can upload all your product details. If your business is not related to any of this, then you can choose custom feed and you can download this template. So once you download this, it will be an empty spreadsheet in which you can upload all your product details. So I'm just going to show you how the sheet will look like. So they're going to give all the details in this particular manner. So this is an example data, guys. So if you see, this data is about automobile industry ad, and these are the specifications of it which has been provided. So what we have done is I have created another similar sheet, okay, wherein we have uploaded 4 products, and this is what we are going to use right now for our campaign. So I'm going to name this campaign, let's say like this. And now if you go back, the instructions as given is we have to download this in a CSV format. So once we have filled up all the information, you can go ahead and fill this up. Let me just name it as dynamic. And we are going to download this as a comma separated values. And once we do that, we can go back and name this. And we can upload it as well back here. Once you upload the sheet, we can apply this. As you can see, it is getting applied right now, and it's now shows up over here as dynamic campaign June 30. If you click on it, that's a dynamic ad feed, and you can see all the 4 ads being added at the backend. So now that this is done, the next step which we have to do is we have to create a remarketing list, an audience list for this particular products. So we again go to tools. In tools under shared library, we are going to go to audience manager, and we will create a new remarketing list. So which is going to be for website visitors, and we can name this as dynamic users, and we are targeting people who are coming to our page, so visitors of a page. We can give the page URL also over here, so we can say page URL equals, and you can give the name of the page, let's say in this manner. You can provide your URL, and then you can create the audience. Now that the audience list has been created, we can open it. What is required is we have to go to the coding of this particular remarketing list, and we just need to check whether they are targeting the dynamic users or not. So for that, we'll just go to audience sources, and we will go to the audience tag, the Google Ads tag, to access the code. So what we need to do is we need to edit this particular code source, and here you can see it clearly says collect data on specific actions people performed on your website to show personalized ads. So this is dynamic remarketing. When people do different things on the website, based on that, when we create personalized ads, that is what is dynamic remarketing. So that has been selected, so this is good to go. We can save this, and here it will give us the programming code for it, the remarketing code, which we need to paste on our website. So we're going to follow the instructions given on this page. So it says that copy the tag below and paste it between head and slash head tags. So we are going to follow this and paste it on every single page of our website. And this is an event snippet code, which if you want to use to track certain actions and parameters, then you can paste it as well just after the global site tag on the page you want to track. Once this is done, you can continue. And now we are going to go into the campaign creation. So we're going to create a dynamic remarketing campaign, so which will run in the display network. So I'm going to choose the goal as sales, and since it runs in the display network, I'm going to choose display as my campaign type. This will be a standard display campaign because we want to apply remarketing on it. So you can continue with that, and you can name the campaign accordingly. You can choose your location. Let's say it is United States, and you can choose your language as well. I want to choose the bidding strategy for this campaign to be maximize clicks, maximize conversions, because I want to get as many sales as possible for my business. And here I can set the budget for the campaign. And now, as you can see, we are coming to the ad group level. So I can name the ad group. And now we are coming to audiences. So in audiences, you will be able to access remarketing. So we will go to remarketing specifically. The third option, as you can see, it says over here is how they have interacted with your business. And here we're going to look at website visitors to link that specific remarketing list. So the name for it was dynamic users. So this is what we are linking now. So we have linked that particular remarketing list with this campaign. And then we can straight away go to the bottom of the page where we can create the ad for it. You can provide your landing page in this manner. And if you want to add some images, you can do that. There are some recently used images as well, which you can access and select some of them from here. And then you can provide your headline. You can also add some videos. You have to give some descriptions as well, so you can provide that and build the image ad out of it. Since this is a responsive display ad, what is going to happen is you can add like 15 images and 5 logos to it, so that whenever the ad comes, it comes with different images. So when users look at this ad, it turns out to be it looks like a new ad altogether. So you can add some images from here. So now on the left, you can see we can add some headlines. Okay, so like this, we can provide the details. And you can go ahead and save this ad. You can give the name of the business as well. Right, so we have provided the name of the website as well, and then you can add this. It will ask you to add an image as well, so you can do that. So I'll just go to add some images. So you can pick the images in this manner. And we're going to save this. Once the ad is saved, it will get attached to the image. You can see the preview of how the ad will look like on a mobile device, and this is how it is going to appear on desktop. So now that the ad is created, we can save this. So this is going to become a display dynamic remarketing, which we have created now inside our Google Ads account. You can see this is the campaign. This is one ad group which we have created. Once I go inside the ad group, I can see the ad as well. I can do a preview of it. The ad will go for a check. Google will take 1 business day to check your ads. Once the ad is approved by Google, then the campaign can go live. So in this manner, guys, we are going to make use of dynamic ad feed to create a dynamic remarketing inside our Google Ads account. I hope everybody understood how to use this feature now. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to look at few more other things inside the Google Ads account. Like in tools, we're going to look at what is policy manager. And then in settings and billing, we will go and look at account and what are the things which we get under account, like access and security, linked accounts and preferences. So let's begin, guys. So the first one is policy manager. If you come to policy manager under more tools, this particular page will show you all the policy related violations which has happened in your account. Like for example, if there are certain ads which are disapproved, so you will get to see all of that out here, and the reasons for them as well. So if you want, you can go ahead and check those ads out and then make the changes which is being suggested to you by Google Ads team. So you will find all the ads over here, and if you want, you can click on the view ads button to have a look at the ads as well. So that way you will understand which specific ads are we talking about. So this policy manager will be a repository of all the ads which have been disapproved for various reasons, and you will be able to understand what changes you need to do to fix these issues which is happening. So that's under policy manager. Now next, when we go to setting and billing, under account, the first thing which you get to see over here is access and security. Access and security is basically a case wherein in access you can give access of your Google account to other people, and you can do it from here. So we can click on the plus button and you can give the email address of the person whom you want to give access to in this particular manner. And then you can also decide what level of access do you want to give. Email only will be a case wherein the person can only view your account and see the reports. Billing will be a case wherein this person can only access the billing section of this account. Read-only access will be a case wherein the person can only read all the information given in the account. Standard access will be a case wherein the user will be able to make certain changes in the account, most of them, but not all of them. And admin will be a case wherein the user can make all the changes, and bigger decisions like changing users, managers, all those things this person would be able to do. So you decide how you want to, what level of access you want to give, and then you can send the invitation. Once the invitation is sent as an email, the user can accept the invite and he or she will get the access to your account. So that is under users. Now if you come to managers, here you will see if your account is linked to any manager account, that account email ID will be reflecting out here. So you will get all the information from there, from this page. Now if you come to security, this particular page will tell you what level of security is there on this account, okay, when we are logging into this particular Google Ads. So that information you will get under access and security. Next, what we have is linked accounts. So linked accounts will show you this information. So here you will get to see what all accounts can be linked to this Google Ads. So externally, what are the external accounts which can be linked to Google Ads and for various purposes? Like we have seen in the previous videos, like we link our Google Merchant Center account to create a shopping campaign. You will be linking your YouTube account to create video ads, and so on and so forth. So any kind of external account which can be linked to Google Ads, you will find all of them in this particular section. And from here, you can send the linking request and complete and link it to your Google Ads account. Next, what we have is preferences under account. So let's have a look at that. In preferences, you can see the first, you can change the display language and number format of this Google Ads interface. From here, you can change the language and you can have a look at that. Then under account name, you can give a name to this account if you want to. So you can give a name and it will be reflecting in the account. Time zone, this shows the time zone of the account, where from which geography this account was opened. It will show you the time zone for that. Account status, whether the account is active, deactivated, reinstated, delinquent, all that status information, account status information will be up here. Under data protection contacts, here you can provide your contact details like your name, email address, phone number, which you can provide out here. Under rules and terms, you can see the different rules, Google Program Advertiser terms, which you can read out here, and the Google Ads policy suspension procedures. So these are under preferences. Now, if you go to notifications, you can see what kind of notifications you have agreed to. You can change, modify all of that out here. So these are all the details, guys, under account, and you will also, and the one which we spoke about was policy manager. I hope this information was useful and now you understand these sections of the product as well. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to see how to use drafts and experiments inside Google Ads account. Drafts and experiments is basically a feature inside Google Ads with the help of which, guys, you can create a draft campaign in which you can make a lot of changes and then you can compare it with an original campaign. Also, you have an option over here if the draft campaign works out really well, then you can convert it into a real campaign and run it as well parallelly. With the help of this, you can understand, you can do a lot of A/B testing, you can compare particular settings or different types of landing pages. You can also do A/B testing of ads over here with the help of this feature, which clearly shows you that if you plan to do any kind of new changes, how they are going to impact or improve your campaign's performance. So what we will do is we will look at couple of changes which we will do in the draft campaign, and then we'll see how to build this experiment campaign as well. So what I've kept for today's session is we'll do a couple of changes like bidding strategy change. We'll add some audience targeting. Also, we'll create a new ad in this particular draft campaign. Apart from that, we'll add some keywords and call out extension. So let's now go inside the Google Ads account and we'll see how to use this feature. So once you are logged inside your Google Ads account, guys, on the left panel under settings, you can see it says drafts and campaigns. So we come here and the first thing which we have to create is a campaign draft in which we make all these changes, and then we can run it like an experiment if we want to. So let's begin with that. So with this plus button, we can create a campaign draft. And now we have to create a draft of an existing campaign. So we'll pick a particular campaign for which we're going to create a draft of it. So I'm going to pick this campaign signups and we're going to name this in the manner, and then we can create it. So right now it's like a copy of the campaign which has been created, and now in this we can start making the changes. So the first change which I want to do in this campaign is to change the bid strategy. So currently this campaign, we'll just check the bidding strategy for it and we'll change that first. So if you want to compare which bidding strategy works best for a particular campaign, you can build a draft campaign like this and then do a comparison. So here we are going to change the bidding strategy from maximize clicks, and we'll put it on a different bidding strategy altogether. Let's say it is max conversions. Next, what we want to do here is we'll add some audience targeting. So we'll go to audiences on the left panel under keywords. And here we will add some audiences related to in-market, affinity, all of that we can do. So here you can see, you will find all the audiences applied in this campaign. So we're going to make some changes to it so that we can test it in an experiment. And then moving forward, we will make the other changes as well. So this will give us a clear idea of the comparison. We can understand that what particular type of changes really works for the business, and based on which we can take our judgment. So here under audience segments, we can add some audiences. So we're going to choose some audiences from affinity, in-market, detailed demographics. So all of that is available out here. So let's say I'm doing some detailed demographics selection from here, and from affinity I have selected these two categories. So this is our audience selection which we have done now. Next, what we also want to do is let's create a new ad in the compare it with the existing ad. So we'll go to the ads and extensions. And here we can see the existing ad which is already running in the original campaign, and along with that we can create a draft campaign, which can be, we can create a drafted another ad for comparison. So here we can go ahead and write the whole ad. In this manner, we can go ahead and provide all the information. So you can see I have given the headlines, and now we can give the description as well. So we have created the ad. So this becomes a new ad in this draft campaign. Next, another change which we are doing is we'll add some more keywords to compare it with the current keywords. So we'll go to the keyword section, and here we can add few more keywords. In this manner, we can provide the keywords. So these are the new keywords which we have added now, apart from the current one. And the last one is we'll create a call out extension as well, along with the current extensions which are there. So we can go to the extension section and create some call out extension over here. In this particular manner. Right, so these are all the changes which we have done now in the draft campaign. Now that it has been done, we can apply this. So you can see on the top it gives us an apply button. So now it gives me two choices. Okay, the first choice is that we can apply it to the original campaign, so all the changes which we did here will start reflecting in the original campaign and we can move ahead with that. Or we can convert this into an experiment and run it as an experiment campaign along with the original campaign, and then after a while we can compare their performance. So we'll run it as a experiment campaign. So here now you can give it a name. And you can also give the date from when you want to start this, end date, all that you can provide. Experiment split. So here you can give the split of the budget, how it will be used. So if you want to use 50%, which means basically that 50% of the budget from the campaign will be used in this experiment. Based or a cookie based. So if it's a search campaign, then you can do a search based. Otherwise it can be a cookie based campaign. Once you decide this, you can save it. So now this is a experiment campaign which we have created, and it will start from 22nd August. Right now it is in the creating stage, so they are still building the experiment campaign. Once it is ready, it will start going live. And then you can come back to the campaign and start keeping checking on how it is performing, and later on you can decide whether you want to convert this into an original campaign or not. So in this manner, guys, we are going to use drafts and experiments for A/B testing, for making some changes and then comparing it with our original campaigns and then coming to a conclusion. I hope everybody understood how to use this feature in Google Ads. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into the session today. Have a good day. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to talk about how does billing happens inside our Google Ads account. In Google Ads, billing happens in three different ways, guys. One is manual payments, then automatic payments, and then monthly invoicing. Manual payments means wherein you manually add the funds into the account and then this money is used for advertising purposes. Once the funds are exhausted, then you again go ahead and recharge the account and continue with that process. Automatic payments will be a case wherein you provide your bank details like your credit or debit information, and then Google goes ahead and charges that from those particular credit card details whenever it reaches a particular billing threshold. And then comes monthly invoicing, which is primarily given to people who apply for it. Monthly invoicing is a case, guys, wherein you need to be eligible for it. All the accounts are not eligible for monthly invoicing. You need to fulfill certain Google Ads criteria, only then you become applicable for monthly invoicing. So in monthly invoicing, what they do is they send you an invoice for the charges which you incurred on Google Ads, and then you are given certain payment terms, which is like time period to make that payment, which can be 30, 45, 60 or 90 days based on your current location. And then you have the time to make the payment through bank transfer. So these are the three different ways of billing which happens inside your Google Ads account. So let's go inside the Google Ads account and see how and this particular billing thing looks like and what all information you will find over there. So for that, once you're logged into the Google Ads account, you can click on settings and billing. And under the billing tab, you have the first one, which is summary. Summary is going to be a page where you will be able to see how much money is outstanding or sitting on the account right now, which is not used. So it will show you that. You can also go to the transactions page where you can see the daily transactions which has happened and how much money is charged on a regular basis, which you will find out here. So I'm going to show you a particular time period and we can have a look at that. So it will show you on a per day basis the clicks and impressions which you have received and how much you are being charged on a regular basis. So that will be provided in the transactions page. And then you can click on those daily transactions as well to understand how much what is the served cost and billed cost for it. So now you will see all the transactions which are happening in the account in this particular manner. So the first thing will be the date. So it will show you the dates when the charges were done. Description shows you how many clicks did you receive for which the payments were taken. And then the last is amount, which shows you the actual amount which was charged on your account. So here, if you see, you can click on any of these campaigns and you can get inside this to understand how much was billed and how much was served. So here now, as you can see, it will show you the days when the charges were done. Served cost means the cost which was charged from you, which was served to you, as in based on the ads which were running and how much was asked from you to be paid. And billed cost is the one which was the actual money charged from you. So this kind of data you will be able to see under transactions. So in summary, you will get all this information out here. Similarly, now if you go to payment methods will show you which all payment methods are you using right now to make a payment for this account. So your credit card, debit card details will be out here. If you go to settings, settings will show you the account details, what is the name of the payments account, how you are paying for this, okay, the payments profile details, from which country the payment is being made, what type of an account has been created, the company's, the business name, address, all that information will be shared with you in the settings page. Similarly, if you go billing transfer, it will show you what is the payment method being used right now in the account. And the last is promotions. If you have got a promotional coupon from a marketing mailer, you can apply the promotional coupon on this Google Ads from this particular page. So you can click on the plus button and you can add the promotional code over here and submit. This will add the credit money into the account, which can be used for advertising services. So these are all the details which you will find under billing and payments, which gives you an idea about how you are getting charged, and if you need to make any kind of changes in the Google Ads account, you can do it from here. I hope this content was useful, guys, and now you understand how to use billing and payments from Google Ads. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session. Have a great day ahead. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we're going to look at how to use the Google Ads Editor. Google Ads Editor is basically a software created by Google primarily to manage Google Ads in an offline format. And when you start managing Google Ads accounts for your clients, it is very critical that we make sure that there are no errors being done, otherwise there can be a huge revenue impact. To save yourself from all those scenarios, you can download this software and then upload the Google Ads account on this software. So now you get a replica of your live account into this software and you can start doing your changes in it. It will not impact the live account. The live account just runs as normal. So here in this software, you can create new campaigns, ad groups, ads, keywords, bids, budgets, all those changes you can do out here. Also, you can make changes to existing campaigns, ad groups as well. So let's have a look at the editor, how we can use this, guys. So the first thing which you can see here is you can go to accounts, which helps you to open multiple Google Ads accounts simultaneously and you can work on them. Apart from this, you also have get recent changes, which is a case wherein before starting with any kind of work, you can click on get recent changes to see what were the changes you had done in the last work. And then based on which you can plan your work for today. Check changes will be a case wherein after you complete your work for the day, you can check the changes whether they are correct or not. So it will give you some kind of warning messages and based on which you can correct your changes which you have done. Statistics will also show you some data around search terms report. It will show you which search terms are triggering your ads from here. And post is the button which we use to paste all these changes into our live account. When you click on post, whatever changes you did in the software today will get pasted inside your live account in a paused state. So here, as you can see, on the top left you will see all the campaigns which are there in your account shown up over here. In the middle of the screen, you can see all the campaigns now with more details regarding each of the campaign. If you want to make a change to any of the campaign, you can click on the campaign and you will find the campaign details on the right hand side. You can change the status, budget, bid strategy. All the settings of the campaign will be out here to make changes for. If you want to add new campaigns, you want to create new campaigns, you can do that from the plus add campaign button. If you want to make multiple changes into the campaign, then you can add it like in a spreadsheet through make multiple changes option. Apart from this, if you plan to remove a specific campaign because that is not needed anymore, you can select the campaign first and then you can remove. And then you also have replace text, which is used for replacing certain words or text which you have used in the campaign names, ad groups, and you can do it from here. Apart from that, in the same manner, if you go on the left panel under manage, you will see ad groups. So if you want to make changes to the ad groups, so these are all the ad groups which you can see right now in the account. So you can select the ad group and you can make the changes on the right hand side. Same manner, if you go to the keywords and targeting, you will find all the keywords over here. You can add new keywords, you can remove certain keywords, you can also go in and delete a keyword as well. That is also possible. In the same manner, if you look at your ads and ad groups, that also you can have a look at all the ads. If you want to create more ads, like you want to create a responsive search ad, you can do it from here. If you want to change the headings, descriptions, you can change over here one by one and then modify them and then add them again back into the live account. If you want to remove certain ads, you can do that as well by clicking on this particular remove button. So in this manner, guys, you can make changes to almost everything which you have in the account, add extensions as well. If you want to create more extensions, you have multiple options. You can create extensions at different levels. So you can create those out here. You can remove also certain extensions if they are not working for you. You can select them and just remove, or else you can want to modify and then you can just select the extensions, and on the right panel you have all its details, so you can modify that. So like this, guys, you will be able to make a lot of changes inside your Google Ads account through this editor. I hope this content was useful. Now you understand how to use a Google Ads editor. You will find it on the internet. You can go to Google search and search for Google Ads editor and download. You will get both Mac and Windows option to download it from there. I hope this content was useful and you understand how to use this. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session. Have a great day, guys. Hi guys, welcome to this session. In today's session, we are going to talk about the manager accounts or My Client Center in Google Ads. Manager accounts is a product of Google with the help of which you can manage multiple accounts from one place. It works like a dashboard in which you can link all your Google Ads accounts in one place, and from there you can manage them. This product is used by a lot of big companies who have multiple Google Ads accounts for their different business units. So what they do is they open this manager account and they link all their Google Ads accounts to it. Now with the help of it, now they can log into this with their single login and password, and they can go to any Google Ads account and they can make changes to it. So it becomes much more easier to manage multiple Google Ads accounts in an organized manner. So let's have a look at a manager account and we'll practically understand how this is being done. So this is a manager account, guys. As you can see over here, the manager account ID will be reflecting on the top. If you click on it, you will be able to see the accounts it is managing right now. So these are the two Google Ads accounts linked to this manager account right now. And then on the left panel, you can see accounts. So if you click on accounts, it will show you the two Google Ads accounts it has right now. Now, if you want to get into any of these accounts, these Google Ads accounts, you can click on it and it will take you straight away into those Google Ads accounts, and you can have a look at their campaigns. And if you want to make any changes to the campaigns, you can do that as well from here. Apart from that, what you can also see is if you want to go ahead and add some additional Google Ads accounts to this manager account, you can do it from here by clicking on this plus button. So this plus button will help you to create a new manager account into this. Also, you can create a new Google Ads account from here. Let's say if you have a new client who does not have a Google Ads account and he is asking you to make it, then you can create it here itself and link it to your manager account. The last option is you can link an existing Google Ads account also to your manager account. So you can just go to link manager accounts, existing account, and you can type in the 10-digit account ID of your client over here. And then you can send the request. The request will go to the account owner, and once he or she accepts the request, the account will start reflecting in your manager account here. So in this manner, you are going to use manager accounts to handle multiple Google Ads accounts for your clients, for your business. I hope this information was useful and now you understand how to use manager accounts in Google Ads. Thank you so much, guys, for listening into this session today. Have a great day, guys.